Welcome back to Beyond Music. I've still got Timmy, Lara, and Tosin in the house. Now, Timmy, one of the songs I love, apart from the Nigeria song that I loved on your album, was the one about a boy becoming a man. This is like a personal experience of marriage for you.
Yes, actually, yes. When I got married and a lot changed.
Really?
And, I used to think for one before. Now I'm thinking for myself, my wife and children, unborn, I'm born. So I just say, I do a lot of things I don't do. Normally I can go anywhere, come back anytime, it's my house. But now, I'm responsible, you can't do certain things. So I've left the boyhood and the milk. I'm a grown man now.
You're a grown man now. Now that brings me to the real question I wanted to ask you. Your music, what's always the defining message for you? Because, you know, I'm not one of those people that says, oh, Timmy is a gospel artist. But one thing I know is that there's always something about, there's always a passion behind your music. So I've always wanted to know what defines you when you are putting your music across.
And basically what happens is, I really don't sit down to say, let me write a song.
Okay.
It just comes. I just tell I just over time say, God, just bless me with something. Just, this is the direction I want the music to go. And all of a sudden I might get like first 3 lines. For the first 2 days, it will just, that's the first 2 lines. I keep singing the first 3 lines or the first 2 lines, and it builds over there. But what I've always wanted is the message. Okay. I want my music to outlive me. I just don't want to be a flash in the pan and sing a song. After 1 year, everybody forgets the song. Oh, that's the guy that sang that song before. Nobody's humming the song. I want the song to outlive me, like people before me. Let me mention a few, you can play Oyeka When It's One Love anytime, anywhere. 50 years from now, it still be a song. Okay. And that's just my yardstick of, this is what I want to do, this is my direction.
Oh, okay, that's amazing. Now, Lara, I remember when I first listened to your first albums, I always thought, you know, okay, soft songs, sweet songs. And then I listened to the one you featured a lot of Ajasa. Then, you know, I listened to you sing in English, sing in Yoruba, mix it all up. And I almost like, okay, you can't fix Lara into a box. So I am going to ask you finally now, what's your sound, Lara? What's your sound?
Well, you know, for me, I always like to say that I'm on a musical journey. Okay. You know, I'm discovering myself. I used to be in a place where I was told that all I could do was a certain kind of music. But somewhere inside of me, I didn't feel that was true. Because, you know, there's that other fun that a lot of people don't know, you know, and that I like to bring to play when I'm on stage. Yes, I do experiment with all kinds of forms of music. And yeah, for me, it's just about the heart of what it is that I'm trying to pass across. Whether it's a ballad or, you know, a faster tempo song, I just want that those words that you're hearing me sing are delivered in the most beautiful way possible, and that they are messages that are classic and that give you the God perspective to everything. So that's my thing.
Now, of course, I will ask on behalf of everyone out there, how do you wear the heart of being an artist, a wife, and a mother? Because, you know, if you're married out there, you have kids, you know it's a whole different ballgame. And then you're a performing artist who travels around. How do you juggle it all together? How do you do it? How do you do it?
I have to say that I have a lot of support from my family. I've got a very, very supportive husband. You know, he's also my manager. He's at like 90-something% of the events where I perform. He backs me up financially too, so that's really important, you know. And you know, my parents before now, you know, my mom and my dad has passed on now, but my mom, yes, she's, you know, always there. So that helps. Okay. When you have a lot of family support, it helps. And then you pace yourself. You don't take on more than you can. You've got to be very, very, you know, I'm doing this from this time to this time, I'm doing that from that time to that time, and then you sort of find a way to make time out for everything, so that no part of your life suffers. Just because of one. And you just try. Okay. Every day is the
words of wisdom from Lara. Now, I'm tossing the angle of mentorship. One of the things we discovered about you a couple of years back was your ability to mentor. We knew you could sing, there was no doubt about that, but when we watched the reality show and saw your ability to mentor people, ability to shape young minds, I personally was I'm like, oh wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that part of Tosin. Can you share with us a bit about your experience, and is that something you see yourself doing in the future?
Absolutely. Miriam, the truth is, again, you know, the evolution of every person is a function of your purpose in life. And you may have a major expression, in my case, music, as in Lara and Timmy and all our friends who are going to be on this stage. But ultimately, that is only a tool to express the main thing you're about. I've never seen music as my calling. I've seen music as the primary tool of expressing what my calling is. My calling is what music helps me achieve. So once you understand, and that's actually what this whole stable of Beyond Music is about. If whatever it is you do and do so well is given to you to achieve an ultimate purpose, and that purpose ultimately is founded in God, and there's no way you're going to throw people away from it. We're blessed to be a blessing.
To be a blessing.
So ultimately, it's for people to be able to drink. See yourself as a nation, and you have people in your space. They drink from your systems, and you're a blessing to them. So mentoring, yes. In school, in my school days, I and Lara was there. We're all there together. We went through the fellowship setting where we're all, one way or the other, leaders, pastors, presidents of fellowship, whatever it is you want to call it. And that basically served as a background.
Okay.
And working with people in that kind of setting exposes you to a lot of shades and variables that forms some leadership quality. That's on the leadership side. But then for music, legacy is about being able to, it's not so much about replacing or repeating yourself in other people, no, but it's so much being able to share something with them that the music of some people may never live on as much as their investment in other musicians.
Okay.
For some people, it's their music that will live longer. For some people, it may just be their investment and then the story, they came, they saw, and they conquered. So, yeah, that's what it is. And I think that's what is beyond music. That's
beyond music. That's truly affecting lives, changing concepts, changing the way we see things, and it changes who we are. We're going to take a short break. And then when we come back, I'll be wrapping up with Timmy, Lara, and Tosin. And it's all about going beyond the music. Stay with us.